So yeah, I'm joined by Sharon. Hi Sharon.
Hi.
How are things going?
Good. Hi, everybody.
So Sharon, we wanted to talk a little bit about the GDPR suite that we have. So you are responsible for helping people find the right courses that they want to use to help train their staff on GDPR.
Yes, definitely, Nick. We have a lot of different resources available on GDPR, and a lot of people, I've been talking to a lot of people, as you can imagine, over the past months or year, and everybody's looking to get the perfect fit for their company. So we've created a lot of different courses and resources that can help you do that.
The resources page has lots of stuff on it.
The resource page has a lot of stuff on it. It has privacy policies and assessments and the courses themselves, and they've been very helpful for people to really get themselves ready for GDPR.
Just tell us a little bit about how does privacy at work, the GDPR privacy at work course builder work, because this is something I think that a lot of people find very useful when rolling out one GDPR course to hundreds of different types of staff members.
Yes, privacy at work course is really great because we've taken into account that there's so much information out there on GDPR. So we've tried to build a course that can really give a role focused training to people so that people could get, number one, the fundamentals of GDPR so they can really understand what they need to know to comply, but also takes them into really specific modules like HR, IT, marketing. So as you can see, there's a course builder in the beginning of the course where people can actually choose the modules that relate to their job in their everyday role in the company. So as you can see, there's a tick box in the beginning where it comes already ticked, it's pre-ticked, and that includes all the fundamental
That's
modules.
like the basic information that everyone should really need to know about GDPR.
That's the basic. If people just click that, they will get all the information that they need to get that general fundamental knowledge and understanding of GDPR.
We also have like marketing department here. I see HR, communications, IT.
Exactly. So this way people, if, for example, if someone's in HR, they can click that HR module, they'll get the fundamental modules, but they'll also get the modules related to HR, which will really help them specifically deal with their role in GDPR in the company.
And all this is customizable. You can change this very easily.
Yes, a lot of people have actually customized, changed the terminology of the different tick boxes so that people can create it in a way that really kind of relates to their company and makes sure that their learners will understand what they need to click.
And we can see the end result here in the screen, which is very specific modules for different people, for different people's role.
Exactly. So everybody, depending on what they click, will get an individualized course that will give them exactly what they need. I think there's about 1,000 different configurations that.
At least I think, yeah.
Yeah. So everybody really can kind of choose what they need and what's going to help them most in their role.
And we also have a course, the basics, which I think you can really is useful to both test people's knowledge afterwards, as well as maybe use it as a pre course before to get people's knowledge up to speed if they're a little bit unsure.
Exactly. So GDPR, the basics, is used in a lot of different ways. First of all, a lot of companies are looking for something that covers just the basics. It really brings them up to speed with GDPR. It's 10 minutes and gives a perfect overview of everything that people need to know on GDPR. So people are using it as, like you said, as an introduction. They're using it as a refresher. And it's a great way to just get, like I said, get people up to speed.
And there's a knowledge check as well that people can roll out maybe in 6 months' time, in 3 months' time, after people have done the training to test their knowledge.
Yes, what I think it's important to remember is that GDPR, the deadline's tomorrow, but it's not going away after that. So it is important for people to keep that awareness high. And by using either the basics or knowledge checks, the knowledge checks are kind of 10 multiple choice questions. You can use it as a kind of test, but really what it is, it's a learning experience because it poses different scenarios with multiple choice questions, and if people get it wrong, they get the feedback that tells them really where they went wrong, and they can learn and know how to
And I believe you can make your own knowledge check as well if you wish.
Yes, you can customize it. You can make scenarios that are specific to your company, so people really feel it's relevant to them.
So let's say you want to, test that the marketing department is not going to be sending out spam. You can create your own 10-question check, send it to us, and we'll turn it into a knowledge check for you.
Exactly. And I think that's a great tool for people to use to really, number one, keep awareness high over the course of the year, and really get something exactly what they need for their company.
And just tell us a little bit more about GDPR the game.
GDPR the game is actually the opening of the GDPR Privacy at Work course. It's a 2-minute game, and really the objective is to get people thinking about how they're using data. It poses the person as the CEO of the company, and depending, it has different scenarios and things that might come up, and depending on what the person chooses to do as the CEO, it affects their share prices or investigations into the company. So what it does is kind of raising that dilemma of how you can use and misuse people's data.
And you can even split this out and send it, use this as a knowledge check, in a few months' time as well, right?
Right. You can also use it as a separate element, send it out to people, and it just really gets them thinking.
So, Sharon, if people are interested in anything we've just talked about, should they get in touch with you today?
Yes, I am here all day, and people can get in touch. I'm happy to help talk about the different things that we can offer, different training, what they are, and how is the best way to roll it out for your company.
Thank you. Great, Sharon. We'll talk to you a little bit later on.
Okay, great.
I think it's really interesting as well that there's no right or wrong answer to how our courses work, as Sharon said, and what might be right for you might be different to another organisation. So talk to Sharon, talk to any of us about how it works in your organisation. Some people have already rolled out one course, and what should they roll out next? So have a chat with us about it.